What's up, guys? The Dielectric Media Podcast, numero tres. I'm Frank Allen.
I'm Doug Schlabotnik. Whoops.
Okay. You did that on purpose.
No, I didn't. I didn't even think about it making a sound.
Okay.
All right. What's our first topic today?
Well, as everyone else knows from the internet, trolling is about to be made legal in Arizona.
You mean illegal?
Yeah. What did I say? Legal?
Yeah.
Well, now it's legal. It's about to be made illegal. A bill trying to get through the system.
Oh. Yeah. It's so stupid.
How are you going to regulate that?
Yeah.
That's my
seriously.
issue.
And what are you gonna do? Well, I guess you can regulate the aftermath. Well, I wouldn't call that regulate. You can police the aftermath. So, say someone calls someone fat on Facebook, and then the someone who was fat kills themselves, you put the person who called them fat in jail.
Okay, then.
I guess.
That's actually happened.
Yeah,
That's
has.
That's how this came into action.
Well, but I don't think they need a specific bill just for trolling, as we call it. I think it's just harassment. That's all it is.
Yeah,
it's just another form of harassment.
Well, there's two sections of this bill. One is for the trolling or harassment, which is a Class 1 misdemeanor. And then there's also stalking through an electronic device, as they called it, which is a Class 3 felony, which is up to $250,000 fines, as well as 25 years in jail.
Right.
And/or slash.
Mm-hmm.
So drastic consequences for stalking somebody on the internet. People do that already. So,
well, yeah.
Facebook.
And people get in trouble for it already. I mean, the fact that they're putting another bill in, I think, is just a way for said politician to get a vote or two from the fat soccer mom community.
The fat soccer mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I wish Facebook would just go away.
Agreed.
I think it should be just like how do I want to say this? Oh, there's a LinkedIn. Have you heard of that?
No.
It's like Facebook, but for small businesses and things like that.
Oh, is
it's
that like
Facebook,
the thing that...
But not.
Yeah, okay, I
cool.
gotcha.
It's a professional Facebook, and so basically there's no status updates or anything. You just fill out what's usually on your resume, and then small businesses are like, oh, he looks good. Let's hire him.
Well, that seems... But that wouldn't be social networking, though.
No, it's not made for social networking.
It's basically like just a internet resume.
Pretty much.
That businesses can look up if they feel like it.
Yep. Well, and I'm really tired of Facebook.
Yeah.
Switching over to that, which is stupid, but...
Well, would you even switch over to it or just like put it up and then forget? Isn't that like how that would work?
Probably.
Where you wouldn't give a fuck after you put it up?
Well, you can make connections on there, so that would be...
Make connections?
Part of the fun. Yeah, it's like friends, but it's... Like, let's say I'm on LinkedIn and you're on LinkedIn. Let's make a connection so you can build your web of acquaintances. I don't know.
I think it's fucking retarded, and I'm not going to be a part of it. Basically, is what I'm going to go after there. I don't like any of the social networking stuff. I had my time with that, and I am done.
It makes me hate people more. I realize how stupid people are.
Hate people more.
Yeah.
As if you hadn't figured out that they're all pieces of fucking crap anyway.
Well, no. Now that they have their own
Except for
say,
everyone who
shut
watches
them out.
or listens to this podcast. They're all cool.
Yeah. But we still hate other people that post, Facebook. If I can figure out where you are every second of your life, you need to stay off Facebook.
Yeah, the what is it called? Over updating, over status. I don't know what it is.
I'd go with that.
Yeah, those people who put way too much out there,
which brings me back to the website. Please rob me.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Go rob them. They're not at their house, and we know it.
Yeah.
It's just what drives me nuts is when I see those statuses. I'm like, whatever. I don't really care what's happening, and then I see them in real life, and they repeat it to me. Okay.
And then you don't care to their face.
Yeah. Interesting story. I've heard this before.
This sounds familiar. I think I read it on the internet.
Yeah.
Are you lying to me?
There was somebody that I'm friends with on Facebook. They gave it up for Lent, I guess.
Oh, fuck.
And it was the greatest 40 days of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
That good? Damn.
I'm nodding my head.
I
need rocks in there, so it's like ching, ching, ching. Yeah.
Well, then you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between nodding and not saying no.
And shaking.
Shaking, yeah, whatever. Shut up.
No. That's my answer to you. Let me say it one more time in Spanish. No.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
Oh, what did I hear about? Oh, fuck. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was a sheriff who, it was the Genius Award on 89.7 in the morning a couple of days ago. I don't know if you've ever heard that because you're probably not up at 9:30 in the morning.
No.
Yeah. Like most of us when they're going to their job. But it was a sheriff who was this awesome sheriff who did everything right, and was like, the goody two shoes of the town, and he'd even gotten commendations from presidents before, and
Oh, wow.
shaking hands with them and crap.
Pretty cool.
He got in a little bit of trouble recently,
Oh, what did he do?
He was caught trading meth for men, basically. For male prostitutes.
You know who's a better sheriff? George Woodman.
Oh, my God.
If you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Deadly Premonition.
Uh-huh. But yeah,
George
I mean,
Woodman.
like this guy, he's now going to the jail that is named after him. So
That's awesome.
yeah, that was the best part of the whole story is this guy, this like awesome sheriff who does everything right all the time and is a big goody two shoes is now going to jail for like 30 days. It's all he got was 30 days.
In his own jail.
In his own jail. And I think an $11,000 fine or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But he owns a jail. It's cool. He can cover it.
He doesn't own it. He's just it's named after him. Yeah. I was just like so face palming when I heard
That's
that.
awesome.
I was just like, I hope you rot in hell forever. I hate it when authority figures who think that they're better than everyone try to get away with doing shit like that.
Yeah.
It pisses me off.
It's funny because there's people in like New York and California and stuff like that where they have video cameras because you can film in public. That's what you can do. So they film police officers disobeying their own laws, and it's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, because then the police officers get pissed off.
Well, yeah. Well, like what laws do they break?
Like parking in front of a fire extinguisher or
Fire
speeding. Yeah. Parking in front of a fire extinguisher in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that's extreme.
Just like weird parking spots or driving on the sidewalk I've seen one time.
What? Oh, I do remember. I've seen cops parked on like grassy areas over, like they had to drive over a sidewalk to get to it.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I just parked there, I'd get in fucking trouble.
But they're above the law. They say.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. I hate these authoritarian figures who go out of their way to break the law to get you breaking the law. Basically.
Yeah.
They suck.
We're going downhill fast.
Yeah, we are.
We really are.
It's a death spiral.
But I have another topic. Going back to Facebook, I'm also going to link gaming in with this. I said this earlier today. Tom Clancy, they're making a Facebook app for that links with the new game Future Soldier.
Why?
I don't know how they're going to link it. I don't know why. I know development's super cheap. And so they're
I
saying, oh, everyone's going to go to Facebook games and mobile games because it's faster to develop and it's cheaper. And every single hardcore gamer, air quotes, hates those games.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's easier and cheaper for the developer, but we don't want to play easy, cheap games. Like
Exactly.
That's just not what I'm about.
Just ridiculous. Mobile gaming, I'm cool with, but don't take away my console gaming.
Yeah.
Thankfully, PC's always there, so we're always able to switch over.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping for that Valve box to come out.
Oh, yeah. Well, now we can link in a segue to the new consoles
Yeah. Ooh.
They're worthless.
Fucking. I can't believe what they're doing. Like, I just can't believe that they're fucking gonna rape the used game trade like that.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Project Orbis, which is the new PlayStation system, and the Project Durango, which is the new Xbox system,
Right.
that comes out in the holiday of 2013, holiday season.
Yeah.
Chances are Durango's
Both of them?
gonna get released early. Yeah, Durango should be released a little earlier, I think. That's what I heard. But
We'll hear more about it at E3, I'm sure.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Well, Microsoft already said they weren't gonna announce anything.
What?
I
So they're
I'm
just gonna like
facepalming already
dump it on
for-
us?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know if I'm going to make the transition to the next gen.
Yeah.
I might
me
just
too.
get what I get out of this one and give up on
Yeah.
fucking gaming because it's getting too crazy for me.
I might go to PC. But
Yeah,
I'd have to build my own.
maybe.
Which I would be so happy with if I had the money.
Oh yeah,
That'd be so fun.
yeah.
Anyway,
It's probably the superior gaming system, PC.
yeah. it
The
is.
only like, and I know you can use controllers with them too. So if you
Yep.
didn't want to point and click, you could actually, like buy an Xbox controller and buy a radio mod and smash it into a USB port, and there you go.
Well, they haven't really announced a whole lot of the new features, probably because they don't know what to put in it yet. But it could be fucking awesome. We don't know.
We're gonna
what
get
the
a new
features are gonna
site,
be.
a hybrid
the Google
site.
glasses.
Oh,
we'll
dude.
come back to that.
I heard about that
We're already
yesterday.
on the new system. Okay. So
Project-
Orbis and
yeah.
Durango,
Oh,
they, at least for the Xbox version, Durango, I don't know about Orbis, requires an internet connection at all times to deal away with the pirating video games, as well as getting rid of pre-owned games, I believe, because they're using Blu-ray, so I don't know how they're going to do that.
I don't know if maybe they're gonna just keep doing what they're doing with online passes, but do it for everything.
Yeah.
So like Skyrim, you'll have to buy a
Stupid.
code to play it, but you'll still be able to like trade the disc in, but you'll have to buy a code when you buy the disc that's used.
Yeah.
That's what I would imagine they would do, just so they don't totally kill the used gaming thing, because a lot of their industry is based on word of mouth, and like if I want to try out a game, I might borrow it from a friend, and if it's awesome, I might actually buy it.
Well, if you get the Orbis, you're screwed for exchanging games with friends, possibly the Durango as well.
So
It's just-
retarded.
it's so... I'm all for getting rid of piracy, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah,
But this is just... You're screwing everyone
yeah.
by doing this.
I'm kind of, I don't know. I might just say fuck it and go back to N64.
Yeah, I've said that too. I'm like, well, I'm just going to go back to PS2 or
Yeah.
N64 or something, but
I mean, sure, we won't be able to have online stuff, but
whatever.
who cares?
We might actually
survived
have to
with
hang
that.
out with somebody.
Yeah, I
in
might
order to
actually
play
have to
with
go
them.
to friends' houses again. No.
But if these consoles turn out to be too big of a pain in the ass, I'm just going to get a PC. I'm just going to build one.
Yeah.
I just decided that like 2 seconds ago. So we'll see.
Well, there you go.
But if
That's good enough.
if one of them, or if both of them suck, that's what I'm going to do. But if one of them's good or both, I'll look into it. We'll see.
I'm very skeptical at the moment.
Oh yeah, me too. But we still have a couple years.
When I
so-
first heard about it, I was like, I'm getting that shit release day.
Yep.
And now I'm like, oh,
Ugh, constant internet connection.
yeah.
There are those times where it just goes out, or you're changing internets.
Well, and like our friend today at lunch said, the Xbox 360 is probably not going to go away for at least 5 years post release of new next gen.
Mhm.
So,
I think they're prematurely releasing those. Do we really need consoles? Do we really need graphics? They're already
new
amazing.
ones. Yeah, no, I don't think we need them right now.
Mm-mm.
I think they're just doing it to try to make another buck.
Yeah, I think they're trying to compete with each other, and that was the issue. Because the Wii, I can completely see why they're releasing a new console.
Because they're graphically stunted.
Oh yes, so they have to come out with a new one with extra stuff and stuff like that, and they made tons off of the
But
first
and
one.
and that's a totally different, like, the Nintendo system wants everybody to buy it.
Yeah.
And their whole market is getting more people to get it than getting core people. You know, so they want mass appeal. So they don't go for really awesome looking high definition fucking gajillion pixel games. They go for fun family oriented stuff like that.
Yep.
And honestly, it fucking worked. I
Yeah,
mean, they
made a
outsold.
ton.
They outsold the shit out of everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that's why Sony and Microsoft are selling their new console. Because it's just, well, we have to compete with them. I mean, why
honestly, I don't think they do.
I don't think
It's
so
like
either.
it's like comparing, apples to oranges.
Yep.
You can't. I wouldn't. Sure, they're selling the same like style of thing, so they're both gaming consoles, but they're hitting two totally different markets that don't want to have anything to do with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So like core gamers don't give a fuck about Nintendo, and the Nintendo gamers don't give a fuck about core games.
Yeah, I wish they would just go away and stop ruining what we have already.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good as is, maybe add a couple features. I don't know. I don't know what they would add personally.
I don't know. I'm perfectly fine with what we have now, and I don't think we need any. Like, I honestly don't want to buy another console until I have to buy a holodeck for my house. Honestly, I mean, I just don't see it getting any better than virtual reality.
Yeah.
Because right now, sure, you can make, things sharper and cleaner and more lifelike, but I mean, what the fuck's going to be more lifelike than actually touching what you're dealing with?
Yeah.
Or even like the immersion thing
Oh,
for Battlefield 3. Like, that would be kick ass.
Yeah.
But there's there'd be a huge maintenance cost with that too.
Mm-hmm. But that's about as far as you can go. I don't know how far they can, besides basically placing you in, like you said. I mean, what else could you?
Yeah, until you get the holodeck.
My only issue with this generation of consoles is the freaking hardware on the Xbox. It's so terrible.
Yeah.
That's all
PS3 fucking wins with hardware.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they have good shit. Like, I mean, you could build a supercomputer by fucking daisy chaining 3 PS3s together.
Probably.
And it'd take like 50 Xboxes with their piece of crap. But I mean,
And
I
you
heard
wouldn't be
some
able
of
to hear
the
game.
Yeah,
All you hear is
just You gotta hear the fucking disk drive spinning at 74,000 RPM.
Yeah. Well, every time I put in Modern Warfare 2, I know I went back to that game because the third one sucks. Every time I put it in and it's not on my hard drive, it sounds like I'm in a jet. It's so bad. Yeah. I'm like, better install that before it flies out and kills me.
dies. Yeah, that's the game that got knocked over by a cat in my Xbox. So it was making that horrible sound, and then it knocked over, and I was like, oh my god, this game's dead.
Yep.
And there was a ring fucking scratched into it. That was pleasant. I was so glad, though, because I thought it actually damaged the laser. I thought that's what it was scraping against, but it was...
Yeah, those are expensive.
Yeah, I'd have just bought a new Xbox, honestly.
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, I was looking at PS3s a while back when I went to buy my first one, and I saw it and it was like $60. It's like, oh, check that out, and no laser. Like, well, screw that. I might as well just get a brand new one. It's gonna cost more to put it in.
Yeah, unless you actually know how to do it.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, I don't either.
It would have been more expensive.
Yeah.
But along with the new consoles, they're at least the Orbis. They started telling the developers that they have to change some of their development, and it's going to end up costing twice as much.
Oh my god.
Which is going to increase prices for us.
Yeah,
first off.
twice as much.
Yeah.
So you're going to be buying a $120 game.
Gosh.
That's
way
another
too much.
thing where I'm just like, I don't know if I can afford to buy the new system and the game.
Yeah. Well, I'd go to PC. Steam is a lot better with prices.
Well, and I think that's what we're getting closer and closer to is just a single console that all developers go under.
Yeah.
And because honestly, I mean, what's the biggest difference between the Xbox and the PS3?
Besides hardware, nothing.
Besides the hardware,
pretty much
the
the same.
controller.
Yeah.
That's it.
But you can crossfire them, so I mean,
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Right.
You can use both controllers.
Right, but I mean that's the thing. I mean that's the biggest difference for me is the controller.
And the voice. The voice.
The
sucks
voice
on
chat,
PSN.
yeah. Well, but I mean, I'm sure that would be fine later on.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, we
get used to
seriously need to work towards just a singular console.
It's never gonna happen, but we can. We can try because that's gonna be a monopoly.
Well, I don't know if it will. It won't happen by choice, but one of them's gonna just end up being like the only one that you can fucking afford.
Yeah.
You know?
It's getting super expensive.
Yeah.
And
It is.
the thing with increasing development, that's gonna take away pretty much all indie games, all the small developers.
Yeah.
It's such a bad thing for us.
Yeah, it's not good. It is this next gen stuff is not user friendly.
Nope.
It is
It's so weird because last gen, you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Right. It was
and now It's
awesome.
just like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, it's just like they seriously took a dump on all of us.
Yeah. We hate everyone.
Right, because the jump from Xbox to 360 was like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking quit buying video games. And I have been a gamer my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
just
like, I'm
stick
just
to the
gonna have to start
classics.
going to GameStop or Gamers, and just buying retro shit out the ass.
That's gonna be a GameStop. GameStop is gonna be.
They're
just
gonna
like gamers now.
have to revert back to selling old shit.
Oh my god! I wonder how pissed off they are about it.
Oh, I bet we should fucking ask them sometime.
We
Just
should.
go there.
Yeah, let's go in tonight.
Yeah, why not?
Go see
Damn it.
Should have went there since we were out there.
Oh,
Ask them, and then we could bring it.
bring
here
a quote
today.
back.
Yeah, but nothing.
I wonder if they'd actually let us talk to them. Well, I wonder if they'd. Oops, kicked this. My bad. Kicked the mic stand.
Good job.
That's gonna make a weird sound. But I wonder if they can actually, like, if the employee can give what the actual GameStop, position is on the issue.
Probably not all of it. We'd have to talk to the guy with the beard that likes us.
Well, they all like us because we spend a lot of money there.
Well, yeah, and they're just cool.
Yeah, they are. They're all cool people. I've never met someone who works at a GameStop that I didn't like.
I didn't like the Nintendo girl that used to work there because that's all she knew is Nintendo, and even then I knew more than
The
what
Nintendo.
she
I
had
guess
to
I don't
say.
remember her.
Yeah, and she was useless everywhere else. It's like, oh, I need this. I have a question about Xbox for some reason. And then she's, oh well, let me go get somebody else because I have no idea what you're talking about.
That happened to me at Gamers. I went there and I was like, "Oh, do you have any suggestions on NES games?" And it was a chick about our age.
Okay.
And she was like, and she was fucking gorgeous too, so that didn't help. But she was like,
Working at a
"Oh,
Gamers, it's,
yeah, I know.
She probably gets.
It's crazy. She probably gets hit on all the time."
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, trying to be nice and crap, and just asking her about the games, and she was like, "Oh, that's a little bit out of my age bracket," and I'm like, "I'm the same age as you."
So what you should have said? Oh, so what you're telling me is you didn't play good games? Is what?
Yeah, it's like,
Is that what you're getting at?
yeah, because I mean, I bought the Retron 3 and I wanted to get into some of the older games again.
Yep.
But I couldn't remember like some of the titles, so I was like, okay, jog my memory. What should I be buying here? And she was like, I have no idea. So I was like, okay, bring the 40-year-old guy that's standing next to you over here, and I have him tell
The
me.
expert.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh, you need this, and this, and this, and this.
Yeah, he basically was just like, all right, here's a pile of shit. This is like 40 games, $5. Here you go. It's like, wow.
You know what? You just take them.
Yeah.
You got no idea what to buy. Just take them.
And then buy the ones you want.
Yeah.
And then I end up getting a shit game like Shakan, which fucking ruined me. God damn you, Genesis. Jesus. That was horrible. Like, I couldn't believe what I had bought. It was like this horrible game that tells you nothing about how to beat it. And if it gives you like free roam of this first area to go into wherever you want to, but you can only beat one of them without, the other ones you need the stuff from that first one.
Nice.
And you don't know which one is the first one. So you're just wandering around getting your ass fucking kicked. And like, I was just jumping through this area and there's an instant dead end. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I have to go down. You die by doing that.
So it's the older Dark Souls.
Yeah.
But Dark Souls is more of a.
But Dark Souls
trail.
will even kick your ass harder.
Yeah, but you don't have to guess where to go.
Right.
Pretty much guides you.
For the most part.
Which, by the way, we will be doing a Dark Souls review once we can get Silver on here.
Once we get him on board. Probably, I don't know when.
Like a week or two, probably.
Yeah, after we play it a little more.
Yep.
Get a little deeper into the campaign. Yeah.
Not looking forward to it.
Is right.
Need to beat that. Need to beat Dead Rising 2, which we finally beat the twin boss.
I know. We need to do that. I don't know when we can. I told my sister's boyfriend that I'd play Left 4 Dead with him tonight. So we might have to do a little bit of that.
Unless I'm playing Dark Souls. Or Battlefield. Screw you, Battlefield 3.
No.
The patch is out.
No.
I'm trying to refrain from talking about it because that is our review this week. Is going to be Battlefield 3.
Yeah, Battlefield 3 patch, our review. Woo.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Yep.
It is. But how about we talk about Project Glass a little bit?
Oh, yeah. Good. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah.
Project Glass is the new Google product.
They said it's going to be out by fucking Christmas.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Like, screw new console. I'm just going to get new glasses.
I'm a little bit excited about it, but I don't think I want them.
I don't think so either, but I'm interested in seeing what
I want to like fuck around with one once, but I think that's all I'm going to do. I don't think I'm actually going to get them. I'm sure they're going to be fucking expensive, first off.
They said around 200 to 600, so like the price of a smartphone. Yeah.
Would it be like a cell phone? Would you use cell phone stuff, or would you just use? Because I know you can like use internet via Sprint and stuff, and crap like that. So I wonder if it would be that way.
And I know it does voice, so they might as well just put it in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, because
it's cell phone, it's my glasses.
On the thing that I saw, I mean, it had like video chat.
Yeah.
So
maybe it connects with your cell phone,
Skype,
like Bluetooth
maybe
or something.
Might have. I'm sure it'll have Skype.
Probably.
I'm sure Google probably owns it by now.
Oh my gosh, I love Google so much.
Google monopolizes the internet, basically.
They're so awesome.
Yeah. Well, they pretty much control what you see and what you don't see by what they allow you to see in the search.
Yeah.
So
they don't really care what pops up.
No, it's whoever pays the most.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, they are the high rule of the internet.
Gosh.
And I'm okay with that.
I like Google so
because
much.
as long I'd rather have it be Google than the government
or EA.
Oh,
they're just as bad.
Yeah.
Or Activision. Sorry, EA is way better than Activision.
Yeah.
But neither one is good.
No, they both milk things for all they're worth. Activision a little more.
That's why I like Harmonix.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're good.
They're like, oh, we made Guitar Hero 1 and Guitar Hero 2, both fantastic games, mind you. And we're gonna go ahead and sell this because we know people are starting to dislike it. We're gonna make Rock Band, which is way better. And then Activision's like, we got this. We'll just milk this.
Did
like
Activision bought Guitar
Hero and made the third one. So they bought it in between there, and Harmonix made Rock Band. Rock Band is way better.
Mm-hmm. What are they? Are they up to 3 now?
Yeah, they're at 3. I don't know if they're making another one. I hope they don't.
I don't know.
2.
I guess. I mean, I'm sure they could add more onto it. I've played 3, and it's fine. I mean, it's good. You know, but it's the rhythm genre. I wouldn't consider it to be completely dead because Rock Band is still incredibly relevant.
Yeah.
You know,
I hardly see it anymore, but
yeah, but I mean, it's still like the thing to do if you're into a rhythm game.
Yeah,
I'm kind of glad that they've died out a lot. Being an instrumentalist myself.
Yeah, that's my thing. I can't play those games anymore.
Yeah, I never have been able to because I try to actually play the song, and you can't do that. But that's why I'm loving this new stuff where you're actually using a guitar.
Yeah, that is cool.
That's fucking cool, and that's where it should.
Cool.
That's where it's going to go, and that's where it is going, and that's where it's going to be awesome. And I want to get one, but I don't know if I actually do because I don't like. Why the fuck would I play a song on my Xbox when I could just fucking do it?
Yeah. That's my thing.
Yeah.
That's why I do it.
Yeah, so why would I pay $60 to play this shit on Xbox when I can just, fucking play it otherwise?
I know Silver was interested in getting the third one for that because I know he wants to learn an instrument, but he doesn't want to dump like hours and hours and hours into it.
Which he's going to end up doing anyways.
Yeah.
If he buys one of those things.
Exactly. So who knows? Maybe it's faster.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, learning an instrument isn't really that hard. It's just
it's sticking through all of the
shit in the beginning.
the cement walls that you run into.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've hit a few of those.
Yeah. Oh
Those are
yeah.
rough.
And but once you get through it and then you look back, you're like, wow.
I'm so much better.
Holy shit. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Project Glass. Pseudo excited.
Yeah.
Cool idea. Probably a little too early for it to actually come out. I don't know if the technology's ready yet. Maybe it is. I don't fucking know. I don't really care. The commercial for it looked cool as shit.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I think it's going to throw us even further into our isolation of our fucking electronics bubble we have around us all the time.
Yep.
You could be walking through a city full of people and not even fucking realize you're outside because you're just tapping away on your goddamn phone.
Just wait until we have virtual reality.
Oh, then you
Then
won't go
know.
outside.
You'll go outside and just sunlight.
Yeah.
Do not want.
It'll be like the movie Surrogates eventually, probably, where you're just sitting in front of a computer while your fucking robot's outside doing shit.
Like The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Yeah. Sheldon. We love you, Sheldon. I love that show.
Do you have anything else that you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, some albums that are coming out that I want to review later on.
Okay.
Silver Sun Pickups has a new one coming out, and I heard one of the songs, and I'm fucking excited for that shit because it's one of those bands that's so different that I just love it. Same thing with like AWOL Nation. I'd never fucking heard anything like that before, and it was just like, oh yes, this is what I need.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the first time I heard the Silver Sun's pickup song, Kill Switch, or no, Panic Switch, I was just like, holy crap. This is what I love, about music, is that that there's these little gems every once in a while that not everybody might like, but they're so different that it's awesome.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's one that I'm really excited for, and I want to do a review on that one.
Yep.
I don't know when it comes out, though. It's the only thing.
I can find out. I have a list of albums that I have written down.
Yeah.
So
good one. What are some on your list?
Some of them that you might not like. I don't know. Possibly.
Whether or not I actually like them is totally different to how I review them, because I'm gonna review it on a musical standpoint. Whether or not I actually like what it is, like if I review a country album, I'm gonna not like it. But
Me too.
But I mean, I respect some of those musicians because they are fucking good.
Yeah.
Like seriously, some country guitarists are phenomenal and could blow away a lot of metal guitarists. But it's just I don't like the tone of the stuff. And
country is just so boring.
Yeah, but I mean there are some that are just like, geez. I've got a cousin who's in a bluegrass band called Cadillac Sky that tours.
Oh really?
Yeah. He's played in the CMA Awards before.
Oh wow.
He plays
the CMT.
CMT.
Is that what it is?
CMA. What did I say?
You said CMA.
What is that? Is that anything?
I don't even know.
Country Music Awards. CMT is the channel, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, well, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
CMA, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's the CMA. Because
CMA
I think
on CMT.
Because CMT is Country Music Television.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and CMA Country Music Awards.
All right.
But yeah, he's played on there before, and he's pretty legit. He's fucking. The first time I saw him play was at my grandpa's 50th anniversary. My grandma and grandpa's 50th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, like damn, it's fucking good. And they have a if you go on to YouTube and look up Cadillac Sky covering Basket Case from Green Day, it is so awesome. I was just like, no fucking way, really? That's kick-ass. I've never seen a punk rock song done bluegrass.
I kind of want to hear that now.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is. It's hilarious. And then he plays Pachelbel's Canon in D over the chord structure because it's the same chord structure as Pachelbel Canon in D.
Yeah.
So he's playing the melody to that on the violin, and when I first heard it, I was just like, "You fucking bastard!" But yeah, he's really really good at what he does. I've got a lot of like incredibly talented musicians in my family.
Oh, I have a couple cousins that went on Warped Tour one time.
Yeah.
I don't remember what band they were in. I don't remember what year. I just know that they went on it one time, and it was a long time ago. But
I actually have a relative who went to Berkeley,
holy
married
balls,
the woman he met there. So they're two incredibly musical people, and he went into recording as an engineer, I think.
Ooh.
So he did that for a long time, and he quit because he didn't like the prima donnas that were in it. Like I think he was working with Dennis DeYoung. I think that's his name. The ex Styx lead singer. I'm sure you wouldn't know. But
I've heard of Styx before.
He's the one who wrote like Mr. Roboto.
Oh,
which is awful.
Gotcha.
So yeah, he was like working with him, and it was bullshit. So he left, I think. And I don't know the exact story, so I don't want to be quoted on it or anything because whatever. But he's a really cool guy, and now he flies freight for like UPS or FedEx, and loves it way more. But yeah, that's one of the dangers of the industries is the assholes that you have to work with.
The entertainment industry, period.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
Yeah, it happens.
Part of the job.
Yeah. What can you do?
I'd rather deal with them than customers, at least right now.
Oh my God.
We'll see in like a year or two.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can ever go back to dealing with people. I mean, because the whole thing about it is, for me, is like, I don't give a shit about them, and I don't give a shit about what I'm doing for them.
Yep.
So it'll be different when it's my company and I actually care.
Yeah. That's my thing. Like, I can deal with people, like, if we're at a show or something and
right.
I'm playing in it, and then I go and meet them and talk to them and stuff.
That's totally different, yeah.
Yeah.
But people who, like, think that they are God's gift to humanity and think that they deserve fucking everything on a silver platter, and if you fuck something up, it's the end of the goddamn world. They should go fucking kill themselves. Just jump off a damn cliff. Seriously, it's just fucking, it's bullshit. I mean, there is no reason why you should give anybody in any kind of fast food or any kind of food related thing, or even like, markets, like supermarkets and crap. There's no reason why you should give the fucking worker shit ever. No, you should never give the lay worker shit. I always just yell at a manager. If you're going to yell at anyone, yell at a fucking manager. Because that's what they're there for, honestly.
They can actually do something about it.
I mean, what the fuck am I going to do as some guy making your sandwich to fix the problem that you have? Because I can't fucking do a goddamn thing. Just like, I'm sorry, buddy, but you can go fucking die in a fire because you're yelling at me for shit that I can't do anything about. It's like, come on.
That's what I don't understand. Okay, so people are generally nice, I guess, but when you mess up their food somehow, they automatically get pissed off.
Well, yeah, and it's like,
if it's a little late, they get pissed off. I mean, it's just, why do people have to be such pains?
I don't know. And like, I mean, did we talk about that last time? The going to Sam and Louis? Did we talk about that? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but okay.
No, we talked about Hoo Ha, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think we talked about Sam and Louis.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, well, okay. Here's the story. We're at Sam and Louis, and we order some shit, and we get our cheesy bread. Yeah, which is fucking awesome. I love the sauce at Sam and Louis. It's so good. The marinara.
Oh, I would agree.
But yeah, and then she brings the pizza out. And I wouldn't have even noticed. If she didn't say anything, I wouldn't have noticed. But we ordered a large.
Yeah.
And she brought us a medium. And, she was like, I'm sorry, we brought you a medium. There was a mistake. There's been a deal for medium pizzas. So they just kind of are on autopilot making that stuff. And, we were just like, oh, okay. I mean, whatever.
I mean, she didn't charge us for the large.
No, she didn't charge us for the large. She charged us for the medium, which was only $10, and then she didn't charge us for our drinks.
Because I was a mess up. Like,
Yeah.
well, score, why would you be pissed? And it turned out to be the perfect size.
I know, yeah. We both we didn't have any leftovers or anything, and we were stuffed as shit.
Yeah.
At the end.
It worked out.
Yeah.
Now we know to order a medium.
Yeah, exactly. It was one of those things that just worked out for the better. And I mean, gee, if it would have been me giving that to someone, they would have just been like, "Well, motherfuck, you need to go take the shit back and make me a new one and give me 3 of them for free."
You know what? I'm tired of waiting. Bye.
Yeah.
And then they walk out as you're making it.
No, that's my favorite because then I'm just like, well, fuck, I don't have to deal with you anymore.
But all those pizzas are in them. Might as well eat them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, free pizza for me. Fuck you, asshole. But I just remember we have this crab stuff at the place that I work, crab sandwiches, and it's awful. It's fake crab in mayonnaise.
Ugh.
Yeah, is right. And we had this guy come in, and he wanted some, and we didn't have any ready, and we were like, it'll be a couple of minutes. We have to make it. And he was like, well, fine, I'm just going to leave. We're like, okay.
Bye.
Yeah, it's like either you
Door's
wait
there.
a minute, like literally it would probably take a minute, maybe a minute and 30 seconds to make that shit, because literally you just take the shit out of the package and put mayonnaise on it and it's good. But he was just like fucking a bitch about it. And it just pissed me off. I was like, are you kidding me, asshole? Come on.
My thing is with fast food, they already have one of the worst jobs possible.
Yeah.
Why do you have to make it worse?
Right.
You're in a hurry because you have this important meeting or something. They don't. Why?
Yeah.
You don't have to be pissed off.
Every time that someone pisses me off there, I'm just like, oh, if I could only figure out where you worked and give you fucking shit on your busiest hour and just make it hell for you right then and there, I would do it every fucking time.
Yep.
Because it's
so
just
annoying.
bullshit. You shouldn't fuck with people who make your food, first of all, because
rule number 1.
yeah, because they will probably do nasty things to it. I personally don't.
I don't either, but I've seen it.
Yeah.
And it was gross.
Yeah. Yeah. It's horrible. But I mean,
don't wanna
seriously,
tell the story, but
don't fuck with people who make your food. It's just common sense law number 1.
all right, screw it. I'm going to tell the story anyways.
Okay.
So back when I worked at Sonic.
Oh boy,
This
I
is
like
great.
this story already.
Okay, so if you guys have never been to Sonic, there's no eat-in. I mean, there's pretty rare ones. I've
seen a
before.
couple, yeah.
But the one that I worked at didn't have a dining room. It was all outside, so you never had to deal with people in the kitchen, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
The work sucked, but you didn't have to deal with customers. That was my thing. And so I was working with this guy, and I guess his ex-girlfriend, who's a total bitch, comes through, and he goes, don't worry about this order. I've got this. And we were kind of slow. She was the only one. So I just sat there and watched him. And I want to say he spit in her burger for one, which is what and then he took some of her tomatoes, dipped them in the grease traps, which you've never seen grease traps.
Oh
They're the
my
worst
God.
looking thing. It's like
It's black
peanut
sludge.
butter. Yeah, it's black sludge and peanut butter if you let it sit too long. It looks like peanut butter, but it's grease. It's so gross. Dipped it in there, both of them, and then he served it out. I think he did something with the burger as well, but yeah, she couldn't eat it. She ended up sending it back.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It was just that bad?
Like, yeah. So don't mess with people that
Yeah.
make your food.
Seriously.
That's
Not good.
intense.
Not good at all. Bad to do that.
So I never go to Sonic's. Ever.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Watch Waiting. That is a lot more truth than fiction. Have you ever seen that?
I
yeah.
have not.
It's basically about a restaurant, and Dane Cook, I think, is one of the chefs.
Okay.
So there you go.
Visualizing already.
Yeah. And they do, like, there's this one, like, just bitch who's just a horrible fucking person, and she sends her thing back, says it's too dry or something, and then they spit in it, hock just giant loogies, and they put garlic on it, which is they just scratch their head and get dander in there. Is right.
And then she loved it, right?
And then it was the best thing she'd ever eaten. Oh,
that happens all the time.
That's another great story I have for you about another person who I am related to, who's in the entertainment industry in one way or another. I don't want to say his name, but he's one of the coolest fuckers I know.
Mm-hmm.
He's so awesome. I love it when he comes to town because he's always got epic stories to tell me. And I had just gotten my job at where I work, and he was telling me about one of his first jobs, and it was working at I think an A&W.
Hamburgers and whoop beer.
Yeah, hamburgers. And he fucking it was like right before closing, like maybe 10 minutes before they close, some guy walks in. And he's like, he orders a burger, and they're all just like, well, son of a bitch, I have to make food for this asshole who just came in. So he's like, all right, I want my burger done well. So they fucking just char it. Like, this thing is like just a brick of fucking charred carbon, basically. And just destroy it. And they give it to him. And he said it was the best fucking burger he had ever had, and he came back like every day after that. And I was, and he was just sitting there like, damn it. Yeah, I was just like, when I heard that, I was like, no way. You gotta be kidding me. You just gave this guy the best meal of his life when you were fucking with him.
And now you can't force him to go away.
Yeah, no, he's stuck forever. Oh, it was so awesome. I was just like, oh, that was just epic.
It's funny, working in fast food, I wouldn't really consider Godfathers to be fast food.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't consider where I work to be fast food either.
Yeah, I wouldn't. But anyway, working in that restaurant environment, you start seeing the same people over and over, same day, same time.
Yeah,
There's one guy that orders delivery on a Friday night at like 9:15 every Friday. I swear I could make that order without him ordering, and then just throw it in and it's done.
Well, you might as well just have like a guy in a car like waiting at his house.
Oh yeah,
it's like, oh, he called. There you go.
Done.
Yeah.
Biggest tip of his life. Oh,
yeah.
$100. Keep it all.
Fuck yeah, I will.
Yeah. It's the same dude every time. I mean, he's not a bad guy or anything. He's pretty cool, but gosh, you order the same thing every single week.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I can't. Like working. I cannot eat the stuff that we do that often. Like when I do, it's out of necessity.
Yep.
Now
I can't. I can eat it, but I won't enjoy it as much.
Yeah. Yeah, working at any place that you like the food is bad because you will soon not like the food.
Just like putting your alarm to wake you up as your favorite song. Bad idea. Bad
because
idea.
Because it will quickly become your least favorite song.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's like my alarm is just a hellish beeping.
Mine is a song.
That is just piercing, and I hate it. I just fucking hate it so much. Every time it happens, I'm like, no. Damn it.
I have to get up.
Yeah,
go away.
I have to go to work in fucking half an hour.
I saw this alarm clock where when the alarm goes off, this target pops up and you have to grab a gun and shoot it to turn it off.
Really?
That's like the ultimate wake up because you have to like get out of your groggy state to aim.
There are
throw the gun at it.
Two that I fucking really like, which is one that once it starts beeping, it has wheels and it rolls away, and you have to catch it.
That's awesome.
And yeah, until you catch it, it won't stop. Like until the batteries die, it's not gonna stop beeping.
That's
and
awesome.
The other one is a little like helicopter blade that flies up and just lands somewhere in your room, and you got to find it and put it back on the home to shut it off. So they're both things that make you get up, basically.
Yep.
But the little fucker that just runs away from you, like that would piss me off.
You know, we need to make an alarm clock. So if you're like an engineer or something and you want to make this, go for it. Just give me a percentage.
Yeah.
But you install it in the ceiling, right? And so so you see the clock on the ceiling and all that fun stuff. But when the alarm goes
LEDs off, in your roof or ceiling?
No, it's like an alarm clock that's in your roof, in your ceiling.
Like, are we talking like like a panel here?
Yeah. Or it just like it's facing you. It's not putting
So
LEDs
you're
on
laying down asleep and you're looking up at this thing and you can see the numbers.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so when the alarm goes off, this little how do I want to say, like a water gun-ish thing squirts you right in the face.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't that wake you up?
It pissed me off.
But it would get you up.
Yeah.
And halfway done with your shower.
No, so. Yeah. It'd get you started. Well, I know our buddy Kurt, He has a deaf roommate or a deafish roommate, like a 99% deaf or whatever.
Oh, that
And
sucks.
and he has to hold this like vibrating thing. So when the alarm goes off, it starts buzzing, and that's how he wakes up.
It shocks him.
I don't think it does
That'd
that.
be funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that would suck.
That reminds me of Jackass. Then 2.5, I think.
Were they going through the tunnel of tasers?
That and the card trick one where they had Wee Man sit up on the stool, and they had a one of those professional card throwers.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They rigged the chair to electrocute him.
Yeah, I remember that. That was fucking fun. Oh, funny thing. Or not funny. Interesting thing. Electrocuting means that they died.
Really?
Uh-huh.
So
to say someone got electrocuted means they died.
okay.
By
What's
shocking.
What's the term for them not dying?
Shocking.
Shocking.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Something like that. But I know the
No.
word electrocution means that they died via electricity. Fun fact.
So if you were in the electric chair but you didn't die, would it be a shocking chair?
It's still an electric chair, but it didn't electrocute you.
Oh, gotcha. It just
Yeah.
shocked you.
Yeah, I think the very first electric chair execution didn't work out the way it was supposed to, and it cooked the guy.
Yes, best burger ever.
Gross. Yeah. So yeah,
Cannibalism.
and it was supposed to be like the newest, most humane way to execute people, and it literally cooked him from the inside out. Yeah.
1,000 Ways to Die.
Oh, that show's so awesome.
I swear they just think
They
of,
probably
like, the
make up some of
weirdest
them.
things. Yeah, like leeches all over the place.
But either way, it's
Real.
still awesome.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Hilarious.
So, any other topics that you have in mind? I can't think
Mm,
of any. I'm trying to think of like new games that.
Future Soldier is one that I'm the most excited
See,
about.
I forgot about that until this week, and I got really excited for it because it's going to be awesome.
I hope so. I'm a little nervous.
Another month.
Yeah, and we're gonna be doing some serious recording during it too, so it's gonna suck ass.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer.
Darn it.
Oh well, it'll still be cool when we come back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's like Battlefield 3, and by the time we come back to it, it's ruined.
Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully they'll fix it. Like Battlefield. Stay away from that topic.
I am. I'm sorry.
But do we have any reviews? Oh, we didn't finish the album deal. What do we want to review?
That's the only one that I know of right now that I
want
can
to review
think of.
Passion of the Heist, which is that EP that I've been talking to you about. It's
Oh
not
yeah, we'll have to
new.
listen to it.
It's been out for about a year, and they're recording again. But there's
So they're
them-
recording an actual album now.
Yeah,
Or
well, they
another EP.
have 2 albums and 1 EP, but the EP is themed, and it's amazing. Like it's a concept.
Oh,
EP,
it's like okay,
I
gotcha.
guess.
Yeah.
It's about getting abducted by aliens, and it's awesome. Just wait until you hear it. It's awesome, especially the intro. But anyway, Paramore's recording, possibly done. In this moment,
that'll be fucking good.
I think is done.
Ooh, so some good chick bands.
Yeah, and then Miss May I is either done or still recording. I want to say We Came as Romans has another one coming out. I have a list at home.
Yeah.
Before Their Eyes just released a new one last month. I don't want to buy it.
Why?
I
Don't like them?
I listened to the previews and I was
Not
impressed.
Not thrilled.
The first album was really good. The second one is just it could have some gems in there, but I don't want to spend.
Not
$10
worth
on
the
it.
price of the album.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Well, like with Wasting Light, the Foo Fighters album, that one had like one song I didn't like, and everything else was just like fucking great.
Nice. I still have to listen to it.
Yeah, I've got that one in my car. We'll have to let you listen to that one. But yeah, other than that, I don't think I've got anything else to say. I think we're good to go for this week.
All
Talked
right.
about all the cool ass shit that's gonna be happening and the stupid ass shit that's happened. The dumbass motherfuckers.
We'll see. So podcast every Monday, just in case you didn't see we might want to do an extra video on the schedule, just so it's nice and short, so they don't have to listen to the whole podcast. Figure it
Agreed.
out. But as of right now, podcast every Monday, reviews if we get them done every Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, the reviews will happen on Tuesdays. Whether or not we have them all the time,
Yeah.
no.
I
That
posted last
that is
time.
solely dependent on content coming out.
Yeah.
So if there's nothing coming out and we don't have anything, we won't do a review. Or we'll
always-
just do a review of a really fucking old thing.
Last time, there was no review that we had that week, and so I posted a comment saying that there isn't one. So,
Okay. Yawn.
so yeah. Wait, maybe did we have reviews on Thursday?
I
want to say it's Thursday.
Yeah, I think
now that
so.
I think about it.
Whoops.
Okay, so podcast Monday, reviews Thursday.
Yeah.
Outtakes if we have any. We're not going to have any this week.
Yet.
On Friday. I think that's it. Anything else whenever we feel like posting it, I guess. So subscribe if you want. We only have
Please
two.
subscribe.
And yeah.
Or like us at the very least.
Yeah. Or leave a comment. That's the other thing. The topics that you guys want us to talk about, leave those in the comments. And
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll get to those. Those are on Tuesday.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's what I was mixing up. So if you have a topic, leave it in the comment section.
Put it in the comment box.
So there we go.
Give it a green
that it?
thumb.
Anything else?
Nope, we're good to go.
All right. Well, this has been the Dielectric Media Podcast numero tres. I am Frank Allen.
I'm Doug Schlabotnik.
Have a great week.
See you next time. There we go.
Well, later.
See you later.